Tao Te Ching, Chapter 12. The 5 colors blind the eye, the 5 notes deafen the ear, the 5 flavors dull the palate. Racing and hunting drive the heart wild. Goods that are hard to obtain hinder the journey. Therefore, the true person is guided more by the belly than the eye, and prefers this within to that without. All right. So it's talking about, how multiple colors can blind the eye or make it hard to see the true essence of things, I guess. And the 5 notes deafen the ear in the same way. If you have so many notes, it can be confusing. And the 5 flavors also make the palate dull. That's kind of hard to understand. You would think that more flavors would make it the food flavorful, but it's saying too much flavors. I guess it can confuse your palate as well. And racing and hunting drive the heart wild. And then goods that are hard to obtain hinder the journey. So these 2 sentences are kind of hard to understand for me. If you have a better understanding, please share in the comments. I think what it's saying is if you go on a journey and you're looking for something that's rare, then it's gonna make you stop at different places and very busy looking for this thing, right? And then let's see what it says at the end here. Give us a clue to understand. It says, therefore, the true person is guided more by the belly than the eye, and prefers this within to that without. So I think this has to do with being more inwardly focused. Because the eye is looking out, so you see things outside in the physical world, and that's the world outside, or the without that they're talking about. And the within world is in our belly, in our body, in our mind, basically. But our mind, interestingly, Western culture refers to the heart instead of just solely on the mind. And Eastern culture, Asian culture, often talks about the belly in a similar way that Western culture refers to the heart. I remember my mom would say something like, what we do, the consequences, the belly has to deal with the consequences of what we do. So it basically means our body, or our inner self. So it says that the wise person is guided by their inner self more than their outer self, or their ability to perceive outside stimulus. So it has to do with the idea of meditating and being more in tune with your what's happening within your body, within yourself, more precisely. So it's like, the idea of if you want to make a change yourself first. If you want to change the world, change yourself. So this is saying that, what we see, what we hear, what we taste from the outside can be disorienting or confusing. So focus more on our inner being. I think that's the main point of this chapter. And you're welcome to comment and let me know if I'm way off, And thank you, and see you next chapter.